Hey everybody, welcome back to Azure Dreams, where we're actually going to start the game, kind of.
Really?
Yeah, so we
No
have
way.
Nico, who's grown up. I actually really like Nico's outfit. I was actually telling Helper earlier that I would love her gloves. Wouldn't that be awesome if I could go walking around in gloves like that? It'd be kind of hard to work in them, but it'd be pretty awesome.
Oh yeah, those gloves were like 10 times the size of her hand or arm.
I don't think I
Yeah.
could pull off the rest of the costume, but
I was gonna say, yeah, and the gloves are definitely the first thing that I noticed when you mentioned the costume. So
her gloves are pretty awesome. So anyways, get up!
Take that with swoop gloves.
Today's your 15th birthday! It's the day you become an adult! Woo! Yep. So that's the little, that's our little sister. If you remember when we mentioned that our mom was pregnant, she was pregnant with little Weedy here.
what a silly name.
She grows very quickly.
Yeah, like a little weed. I could say good morning, but I'll be a dork and say, can't you be a bit more gentle? I can't help my tomboy attitude, so there! Here's the little pouty face. It actually animates. She's... The priest is already here. Get up and greet him, hurry! Yep. Okay. Let's remember the controls. I haven't played this in a little while. There we go. Run, jump. Yes. It's not a game unless you can jump.
Seriously.
So this is the monster hut. It's pretty small right now, but we can expand it later and you see if no monsters. So pretty much the controls right now is like circle to run, triangle to jump, square to open inventory, and X to do nothing. Okay. Thanks again for waking him up every morning. I don't mention it. He'll never get up until I get a good kick into him.
Oh, you've grown up considerably since I last saw you. 'Cause you never come to the temple at all, do you?
Look at his eyebrows. How did he get them to grow so long?
Wheaties. I hear from Reed that you want to go to the monster tower.
I thought you said weedy.
Oh. You're 15 today. You're old enough now to go to the tower. Here, just a moment. I've got a prayer for you. There. Bonk.
I could be mean and say, hey, that hurts, but I'll be nice and say, I gotta be patient.
There you go. We're done. What's that you say? You want another? You look as if you want to go to the tower right this moment. But the tower is dangerous. You want me to give you information on the specifics of the tower?
Normally I would say I don't need you to tell me, but for the purpose of this play, I'll say yes.
I'm going to teach it to you thoroughly, so listen up. When entering the dungeon of the tower, you'd be able to obtain rare items and monster eggs. If you bring that back with you, you will be able to exchange these for money. But the tower is a monster's nest. Danger will always follow you. You may be an adult now, but in the eyes of the veteran hunters, you're still a kid. Whether or not you can survive in the dungeon all depends on your ability to control the monsters. That's a quality your ancestors had, so you were born with those skills. You should be able to have monster eggs hatch, and train the young monsters to fight for you. In other words, the key to your success depends on how well you can train monsters to fight for you. As you know, you can also sell monsters, but they're not as valuable as unhatched monster eggs. Also, the value of the eggs themselves can differ. Give some thought to which eggs you want to use as your monsters and which you want to sell.
Pretty much what I do is keep one of every monster. A couple of them I have duplicates for because you can mix later on, but otherwise I pretty much just sell all my extras, and you always want to sell them as an egg. Unless you plan to keep it, because they're like worth 2 or 3 times more as an egg than unhatched, so...
Okay, do you understand to this point?
Yes!
Moving along to the next point.
Go on.
That's right, youngster, listen to me. There are 3 secrets to the tower. First, it is said that you will always get lost when first entering the tower.
Meaning it's randomly generated.
Why do you think this is? There's a spell cast on the inner structure so that the interior will change. This is the first secret. Next, even the warriors that repeatedly challenge return after only reaching the lower levels. Why do you think this is?
Let me guess, there's a spell cast on the interior.
There's a spell cast on the interior.
The
Because there's a
entrance.
spell cast at the entrance to reduce the power of human beings. That's why everyone starts at the first level each and every time, because the stairs don't go any higher.
He's not kidding. Every time we enter the tower, we'll be level 1. So the human, us, we lose our levels every time.
This is the second secret. The last secret has to do with what you have. If you try to enter with too many items, the entrance to the tower will close.
AKA, we can't enter with more than 5 items in our possession.
Not allowing you to enter. Probably because it's the monster's tower, a place where monsters with empty hearts and empty pockets rest. Okay, do you understand to
I
this
don't
point?
think all of them have empty pockets. That really annoying one doesn't, certainly.
Oh.
Picket or whatever it's called.
Oh.
Yes, I understand.
So what do you think? Scary, isn't it?
Oh yes, happy Halloween.
Do you still want to go after all that? Happy Halloween?
Yes!
Wait, yes, or I'm going no matter what.
Even your stubbornness is just like that guy. Listen, Smappy. Everything I told you, I heard from Guy.
Wow, really?
Oh yes. Think of it as your father telling you. And don't forget it.
Forget
Hey,
what?
that father
Bonk.
did not sound anything like that at all.
This is a magic collar that used to belong to your father. Any tame monster with this around its neck will come to help you whenever you are in the tower. When you find an egg and it hatches, put this on the monster. But don't actually interpret that as hatch the egg in the tower and put it on your monster. That's a really bad idea. It's a really bad idea to hatch eggs inside the tower. I'll explain why later.
With the memento of his father, the great monster tamer in hand, the son rises to the challenge to be the next great monster tamer. I'm sure up in heaven, Guy would be proud to see his son develop into a great monster tamer.
Maybe he's just looking at us from the top of the tower.
Yeah, I think that's like a different way of saying heaven is the top of the tower.
That's great news! That heaven's the top of the tower? That means you're now able to enter the tower you always wanted to go to. Are you heading out for the tower already? I'm going. It's your only idea to actually say I'm going instead of of course, because she'll give you a pita fruit if you say I'm going.
What's a pita fruit?
A pita fruit heals your
It's received.
monster's... Yes, it's received. It heals your monster's MP. Yep. Don't stumble. Yep. Bleh, stumble. Alright. So, now that we got most of the talk over with, not all of it, we'll go into the
That-
house.
Every time I see that monster, it makes me think of Cell from DBZ.
So we could read our monster book, but it's kind of boring right now because it's empty, but pretty much it's the encyclopedia of all the monsters we've seen. It's actually kind of useful, but oh look, the bath is relaxing.
Ooh. What happens if someone comes and peeks?
That's rude.
After all, it's your barrel.
So the house is pretty small right now, but we can actually make it bigger later. But the mom is also the save point. So she's the safe. She gives you a pita fruit every time if you talk to her, and you can also save your data. So we will save our data.
I'm thinking like every time you play like tag as a kid, and mom is always a safe point, you know?
Yeah.
It's like I'm touching mom. You can't tag me. You can't tag me.
Okay, so here's the save screen. I'm just gonna save over one of our test ones, but you'll see, our name in the top, and it has a 0. That means how many times we've been into the tower, I think. Yeah. And at the bottom, our name, how much money we have. Number of game means how many times we've entered the tower. Time is how long we've played. Building 0 means we haven't built any new buildings in town or upgraded any. And all those question marks, all of them but one mean all the girls we've
Love
seduced.
conquest?
Yeah, because you can sit here and just seduce all the women in town.
So this is a dating sim.
Kind of, yeah. I guess it gives you something else to do when you're not in the tower. But I'm not going to tell you what the last one
You
is.
have to
'cause
take after Guy.
Oh,
Take care of
yes.
women.
So it's a dating sim Pokemon game.
No, it's not Pokemon. Actually, it's not anything like Pokemon. Okay, so here's the town. It's kind of empty right now. Whee! I know there's a building up in the corner. Yeah. Whee! So these things over here, I think they're called mules. They're actually like the horses in the game. They're pretty cool.
You could get hurt by getting too close.
Whee! They're called horses here, but I think they're actually called mules when you go look at the monster book.
What is it, kid? You interested in horses?
Okay, I guess you can call him a horse too. This is one good thing I like about this game is you can't just sit here and search the houses for random crud and you can spend 3 hours doing it because that always kind of annoyed me.
What? I'd never.
Oh, look, we can't enter this house, but it has an open window. This is a hospital, a place that I almost never go to. Hush, do you have something to say?
Well, Snappy, how are you doing? I haven't seen you in a while.
Why are you giving him a creepy voice?
I'm a doctor. I want to make you feel all better.
Okay, no, Icon can finish voicing him.
Sorry.
That was horrible! Don't you know this channel's E for everyone?
This is very friendly.
I'm sure I can do better than that. I don't know.
Okay, Icon, please finish. Hush.
Sure. In your case.
No!
illness.
No one's talking to Hush anymore. Look here, don't you think this is the rights of a great religion clinic? What's so great about it? No, no one's voicing Hush anymore. You guys can read this on your own time. Yes, we're going to the tower. No, we didn't come to buy medicine. Don't ever buy medicine from Hush.
He's really creepy.
On top of the fact that, yes, he's apparently very creepy. I think he sells the medicine, like, herbs more expensive than the store does. I guess I could have worded that, like, way better. That's the fortune teller's house. I guess I'll go visit it. Let me in.
You'll visit the house.
With a fortune teller.
Welcome to the fortune telling palace. I'm Mademoiselle Sheila, known as the mother of Monsbaya. Would you like to know your fortune? Actually, I think I'm gonna get back later after we know more girls, because right now she's just gonna say pointless things. Things that are actually kind of confusing since we haven't met any of the girls except Nico. I'm even giving away a prize of a special pendant that makes a person's love come true just by wearing it to a lucky winner. Come back again whenever you have something on your mind. I, Mademoiselle Sheila, mother of Monsbaya, shall solve all your problems. Can I just run around in your house? Whoa,
It's an
apparently he
RPG.
runs up the stairs really slow.
And then, like, slides down the banister.
Oh, you just jumped. That's not safe.
I don't care. Okay. We can go look at the cool fountains and the windmills. They're kind of cool to actually watch.
Don't do it, Don Quixote.
Jump in the river here.
You'll catch a cold. You
I
have to go
said
see the doctor.
fountain. I totally meant pond.
Of course.
And then we have the weapon shop, which is actually pretty pointless. Usually when you come here, he has nothing to sell.
Welcome. Oh, it's you, Smappy. Don't get in the way of my business, Smappy. You're only here to bug me anyway.
No, I'm not.
As I recall, you've had your 15th birthday to officially become an adult, right? I was 15 when I started looking after this store. You can't be a brat forever, you know.
I'm a kid forever.
You might be a kid at heart, but your appearance will give you away your age.
You could buy, but...
Due to the ancient ruins, we've seen an increase in hunters, so as a result, we're always out of items. So there's not much to sell. What are you looking for?
Pretty much the worst things in the game. Oh yeah, a cheap medicinal herb, which is cheaper than the hospital, and a stupid copper sword, which is pointless.
You've made the right decision. There's nothing decent left. Are you here for anything else?
I'm just looking around.
Then goodbye.
Let's jump around in his store. Can we get up on top of this counter here?
Is that a face?
I don't know. Can I pick it up? Oh yeah!
Don't break that. It's a family heirloom.
I was gonna say I'm suddenly having like visions of Ocarina of Time and breaking vases like crazy.
Alright, I think you can actually do some fun stuff with some of these vases. Like, pick it up, and, oh. Let me try again.
You trying to throw it through the hole in the roof?
No, I'm trying to throw it on the roof. There we go.
What?
You can get him stuck up on the roof. Which houses have we not been in? Okay, we haven't been in her house, or his house, whatever his house. Random NPCs.
I might tell you the ultimate secret. Maybe they'll give you the ultimate weapon.
Going to the monster shop, another almost pointless place. I love the music in here, though. Sometimes I just come in for the music and to watch these little things that pop up and down if you watch them. Whoop!
Hey, have you heard the rumor about the Quinn monster?
Oh, no, I haven't. I haven't heard about it.
Alright, you'd better be careful.
Oh, okay. Thank you for telling me about it.
I was told by the old lady at our place that long ago people used to keep queen monsters as house pets. They're probably really cute.
Oh, really? More people talking about this queen thing.
I heard that a queen monster was seen in this city. Although a queen monster was believed to have been long ages ago, yeah. Also, I heard that the same rumor was spread about 20 years ago. I wonder what kind of monster it is.
So apparently, everyone's about the queen monster, and it's apparently extinct.
You know, there's two of them there.
Hi, Master. Do you have something to say?
Oh, sure. Smappy, have you come again to bother me? Go home! Go home!
I'm a customer.
Huh? You're here as a customer? I doubt you're here to buy anything. And you've run out of the familiars your father left you, right? Don't waste my time.
I pretty much suggest never buy anything from this guy unless you're really desperate, which I can't imagine that actually happening. But you can sell your unhatched eggs there. That's pretty much the only reason to go, except for the cool music and to watch the monsters squish up and down.
Anyway...
Monster dance.
Oh, wait. I want to make the sign spin. If you run by real quick, it makes it spin faster.
Anyway...
I know we're almost out of time, but let's go into this general store. My favorite place of all time. Do I even want to?
Yes.
Can I destroy some of our property first? Oh, crud.
Keeping it safe for her.
As you guys probably have guessed, I'm not a fan of this character. How did I do that? Oh, okay, anyway, so let's stop.
Oh no, I can hear voices from above. There must be some fools up there.
Oh, so she's commenting on the fact that I'm standing on her counter. I'll get in front of her.
Oh, it's you, Smappy. Pleasant surprise. What brings you here?
It's Fur, my least
Why?
favorite girl in the game.
Why is Helper voicing a girl?
Because I didn't want to voice Fur.
Okay.
I've come to buy Fur.
Oh, I don't think we have anything here that you could afford. What would you like to buy?
She pretty much sells a lot of cool stuff, actually. Like a duck. It's Quack the Duck. Most of it's for your house, if not all of it. So you can upgrade your house with pretty cool stuff like a bonsai, you know?
Ooh. Oh, that's too bad. Anything else?
Nah, I'm just looking.
Cheapskate. Then go home. This wasted discussion is costing me 1 gil every minute.
Oh, is it Gil in this game?
No. It's just big.
1 gold every minute.
Is it gold in this game?
It's just G.
1 G every minute.
I think that's everything on this side that's of any importance. That's our house. It looks different. Okay, I guess we'll end the video here, and then we'll continue by looking at the other side of the village.
Or the tree.
Or this, yeah. Or the
I was thinking the tree too.
Alright, bye guys.
Bye.
Bye, guys.